I am deeply moved and touched by Jaden's story, and I can see that you are as well. It tugs at and opens our hearts. We all know the heartache of losing someone that is near and dear to us. Whether it is a beloved spouse, partner, pet, friend. Yet we can see in the midst of such grief, such devastation, in the midst of all that, the power of the heart that has been broken open to be a force, a healing force of compassion. And we are all moved by the resiliency of spirit. That old soul, Jaden, isn't it amazing that his last name is Lamb, and here we are at Easter, and the symbolism of the lamb is pure innocence and spirit, regardless of what religion or what faith you practice. And what we bear witness to here is that our divine essence, that resilient spirit, is mightier than any loss, devastation, and suffering. Now, I'm not saying that we poo-poo it and that we do not feel that grief or pain. But the resiliency of spirit, the divine essence, is stronger. And we see it being played out by Jaden, coming home from a chemo treatment, busting a move. If I didn't get 5 hours sleep, I don't want to bust a move. I don't know, just saying. But I'm sure if you dig deeper. And we see the resiliency of spirit within Tom and Nicole, Jaden's parents. And the resiliency of spirit to be moved. You see, he talks about this chain reaction. Now, I don't think the symbolism historically in the Bible about sacrificing and about the lamb, I don't think it's about God asking us to sacrifice. But the symbol that we celebrate is that we are resilient. That even in the midst of the darkest time, if we dig in deep, have that power to be that life-giving force. And the people around us respond. You see, we are energy beings. And that which we vibrate is contagious. Are you surprised about the chain reaction? No, to be moved. To be moved. To always go within and know that there's a message of hope. Isn't that the Passover story? Isn't that the Easter story? That as we navigate our way in this human experience, in impermanence, moving through devastation of losing a job, a divorce, losing a loved one, dealing with an addiction, an illness, depression, that something greater we can reach for is resilient and alive within each of us. And it desires to be in expression, in full force. And you know, we look at this movie and we are touched and amazed by Jaden. But we don't have to look further than our own lives or look around in this community. I have witnessed it myself. Having surgeries, spinal surgeries, and being able to now do Pilates. Where are you, Vicki? I don't think she's here. When I was told I wasn't going to be able to do something like that. And I watched the resiliency of my son Michael, who on Tuesday asked you to hold him in prayer, is sitting for an 8-hour exam to become the doctor of physical therapy. And this young man has overcome learning disabilities, anxiety. And he has risen because something stronger about him wanting to share his goodness, his gifts, is greater. And I bear witness to my son, George, in the midst of depression, who wanted to give me an Easter gift and cut my hair last night. And there's Blanche. It's not as short as the last time. We're working on it. And Max, simply working overnight and coming on Sunday without a wink of sleep to do the service. And I can look around this room and go on and on. People who have overcome addiction, physical, mental abuse, who are now mentors, counselors. People who have lost a dear partner, who now stand at the side of people who are grieving to offer their love and support. And I have seen people lose their homes, are in between jobs, yet they come up and offer not only their financial resources, but their love and support here and other places. I have seen people who are in the midst of discord in their family. They have a member or two not talking to them or withholding love. Yet they exhibit the most exquisite kindness as they interact with people. That is the Passover story. That is the Easter story. And so I gave you in your bulletin a pink slip. There's extra back here. There's one is missing. There's some on the back table, and it says here, I celebrate my resiliency of spirit to rise above. You get to pick. And to bring blank into the world. So it would go something like this. I celebrate my resiliency of spirit to rise above the physical limitations of my back surgery and to bring strength and possibility into the world. So I'm going to ask you to take a moment, and if you feel so moved, to write something and then to share it. I'm going to come around and I want to just hear. Now notice it's a sentence. If you want to go past one more, just because I want other people to share, some of us love the microphone and some of us shy away. So I'm just saying, if you go past 3 sentences, you've gone a little too long. Okay, so I'm just going to take that moment. Maybe we'll have a little piano music as we take that deep breath in. Feel the inspiration.
Hi. I celebrate my resiliency of spirit to rise above my fear and to bring Nona and my humanitarian projects into the world and to start teaching and be a minister again.
Beautiful. And we honor your resiliency of spirit. Anybody else like to share?
On the topic of fear, I celebrate my resiliency of spirit to rise above fear and bring my full self into the world.
We behold your resilient spirit. Anybody else?
I celebrate my resiliency of spirit to rise above, once again, fear, and to bring joy and spiritual uplift into the world.
I celebrate my resilience of spirit to rise above myself and to bring service into the world.
Celebrate my resiliency of spirit to rise above judgmental thinking and bring love into the world.
Beautiful.
I celebrate my resiliency of spirit to rise above difficult relationships and to bring love, service, peace, and harmony into the world.
anybody else like to share?
I'll share. I celebrate my resiliency of spirit to rise above depression and lack of motivation and to bring hope, love, and courage into the world.
Anybody else? We're good? Okay. So now we're going to move into, before I do meditation, it is going to be a meditation about what do we want to animate in our life? We heard some people about what they want to bring into the world. What do you want to animate in your life? Our power of life is our renewal power. It's the power of vitality. It is about new beginnings, new opportunities. It is animating something that you are seeking expression from the desire of your heart. So I'm going to be doing a meditation that is going to lead us into that reflection. And then after that, you're going to have an opportunity to come around. The ushers will guide you like we would do for our love offering. And you were given a carnation with a pin. And you have the ability to pin it on our cross. So I want to talk about the metaphysical meaning of a cross. Okay? We see two lines. We see the vertical long line, and we see the horizontal short line. And it is a symbol, the long line, of our divinity. And it is longer for a reason, and it, if we had the space, it would go on infinity, right? Our divine essence is greater, stronger, more powerful, is eternal. And our humanity represents the horizontal line. And in the middle of the cross is the intersection of our divinity and humanity, and they are both sacred. They are both beautiful. It is referred to as the sacred diamond. And so that flowering, giving life to this, is more about the symbolism of the life you are wanting to bring into life. It is not about suffering. It is about the overcoming and the animation of life. So I just wanted to share that. So with that said, I invite you to close your eyes if it feels right as we go into meditation.